Hello, everybody. War Wizard here, back with another video. It's been a long time, and I'm going to update you guys as of why it's been a long time. So, the last video I made was talking about how it's not looking good for Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's looking like it's not looking good game wise. I know the movie comes out in about a month. I think it's a month exactly today, as of recording this, and but game wise, it's just not looking good with the whole Netflix and Paramount thing, and WB selling to them, and neither company really looks like they have any interest in the gaming division. Paramount even said that after everything is finalized, they're going to make massive cuts to WB's gaming division, WB Games. Some reports are saying that Mortal Kombat, basically every WB game is going to be hit by those. You know, they just shared today that Mortal Kombat 1 has sold over 8 million copies. That's great and all, but overall, the game is not highly received. Mortal Kombat 11 was also kind of hated on. So you put that on top of, these people, these companies buying WB, and they basically have no interest in the gaming division. Netflix said, we really haven't put any thought into it. And then Paramount says, oh yeah, we're going to make a lot of cuts to it. So it's just a lot is up in the air right now, and it sucks. And I haven't really felt like I wanted to play Mortal Kombat 1 specifically. The game is pretty much dead, no more support. Like, the competitive scene is pretty much dead and dried up. I personally have gotten kind of bored of it. I do like the game gameplay wise, but you add on top of all the bad news about Mortal Kombat, and just really haven't felt the need to play it. And then, so I kind of felt like I backed myself into a corner with this channel, because this channel has been based on Mortal Kombat content. And if Mortal Kombat is in a bad spot right now, it's looking like it's kind of dead. I didn't really want to play it. So what do I do? I was kind of afraid to branch out and try different things because I built my channel around Mortal Kombat, and I'm not a huge content creator or anything. I just hit 500 subscribers. But I got all this traction because of Mortal Kombat. But now I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens with Mortal Kombat. And so I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know what to stream, didn't know what to make videos on. And then, so I got my dream job. I was working for this place where it's basically an interactive, like, touch aquarium zoo thing with like a bunch of reptiles and fish, and I love animals. That is one of my biggest passions in life. Specifically, I mean, I love all animals, but I really, reptiles is like my big thing. Um, so I got this job where I was literally teaching people about these animals, interacting with these animals, feeding them, cleaning their cages, interacting with them, bringing them out and letting people, hold them and stuff like that, and educating people about them. Everything was going great. I wanted this job so bad that I was showing up early. So I showed up before my orientation and training day because she messaged us asking for help. They needed people to come in and help set up the animals' stuff and clean the cages and blah, blah, blah. And I jumped to the opportunity because this is my dream job, you know? I jumped on it. Um, and then when I actually started, I would stay late. I would tell her, hey, look, if you need anything, let me know. I'll come in early, whatever it is. Everything was going great. I noticed some things about this place and she gave us this whole speech in orientation, you know, oh, our animals are the most important thing, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I took that as okay, so if we see something wrong, we have to report it. I found dead animals. Their ball pythons had scratches on them because the way their cages were set up were just not very good. So they were scratching their backs up on the cage ceiling and on the this like I don't even know what they used, but this wall that was really rough. Um, I noticed a couple of animals, you know, being completely out of water and stuff like that, and I would bring this to their attention. I thought that was a good thing. I thought that's what they wanted. A couple days after, she basically texts me and says, "Hey, we're gonna let you go." I was devastated. I was very upset. This was literally my dream job. And, you know, like I said, she literally told us if we see anything, if we see animals hurt, if we see animals out of water, if we see a dead animal, we have to report it immediately. But her reasoning was that they hired too many people. And I'll be honest, even though I have like 27 years of experience working with animals and exotics, reptiles, snakes, uh, there was these two people that legit went to college. They had a degree. I gave that over them. So she said they hired too many people, and there's some candidates above me. But I just found it kind of funny that they let me go a couple of days after I found some of these things out and reported it. You know, I did a deeper dive into this company, and I found out they don't have great reviews, even in the estate that they originally started. They expanded here to where I live. And so far, the reviews are not great. They have been getting hammered with negative reviews. I don't really want to trash them into the ground. I'm just, you know, letting you guys know because, like, this is a huge passion of mine. This is something that I've been trying to do for a long time. And I finally get it. And it was going great, so I thought. And then all of a sudden, I get let go for basically no reason. They say that it's for they hired too many people, but then you know I was thinking I was like it's kind of funny how you know I report because they're the type of company that seems like they want to cut corners. Um, the state where I live has been enforcing a lot of rules and laws for the animals on them, which so they were supposed to open up May of last year. Then it turned into June, and then it turned into October, and then it was November, and then it was December, and then it was February, and so on and so forth. And they finally opened, but I feel like the state that they were in was kind of lenient, more lenient than mine with these animals and stuff. But anyway, they let me go. I was pretty devastated. I This is why I tell everybody, you know, don't break your back. Do not bend over for these companies. They don't care about you. They don't give a rat's ass. They will let you go without any notice for any reason to replace you with AI, to replace you, you know, for budget cuts for their already billionaire CEOs and so on and so forth. So all the, you know, don't go in early. Don't stay in late unless you absolutely need the money. Do not go above and beyond for a company that will replace you in a day if you died. a company that they want you to give them 2 weeks notice, but then when they are going to lay you off, they will give you no notice, just suddenly out of nowhere. And that's what I was doing with this company, but I really wanted it. It was my dream job to work with these animals. And so, even though I've always been against that, I tried to do it anyway because I really wanted this. And it ended up biting me in the ass and kind of screwed me over financially. And, I was pretty down in the dumps for a little bit. It really sucked. I really wanted that job. It was awesome to just be able to educate people, teach people about these animals, get to interact with these awesome animals. I own reptiles, but they had snakes that are very expensive, very hard to get. They had big, huge Burmese pythons, uh, a big tegu lizard, all sorts of cool stuff. And so it was awesome, because it's a passion of mine to basically love the unloved, like a lot of people, everyone loves cats and dogs, right? But not a lot of people love snakes and, turtles and frogs and lizards and, rats. So educating people about that was awesome. Getting to teach the kids and stuff, that exotic animals can be awesome pets. They are awesome. There's no reason to be afraid and stuff like that. And getting to interact with all these animals, learn stuff myself. It was awesome. So it sucked losing that job. But anyway, that's why I've been gone for so long. Been dealing with that. I've been trying to get this. I've been doing this job for since November, and I think that I made my last video in November or something like that. And I've been doing that with this job since then. And then on top of that, like I said, all this bad news about Mortal Kombat, and I wasn't really in the mood to play Mortal Kombat because it was just looking like, we weren't going to get anything new for a while, and I built my channel on Mortal Kombat, so I was kind of worried about doing other things, so I kind of just, disappeared for a while, which was a mistake, I'll admit. So I'm back. I am just going to pull the trigger on playing other games. Invincible Versus, the beta starts tomorrow. I will be on that. I will stream it on Twitch, and I will also upload videos on my YouTube about it. The new expansion for Diablo is later this month. I'll be doing that as well, because I've been playing a lot of Diablo lately. There's a bunch of other games, I want to dive in that I'm passionate about. Mortal Kombat's still my favorite franchise. It always will be. I will still make Mortal Kombat content. I'll probably post a review of the Mortal Kombat 2 movie. Any news that breaks out, I'll be, making a video about it. I'll probably even come back to Mortal Kombat 1 and maybe 11 and X. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, I'll still be doing Mortal Kombat stuff, just my channel's not going to be only that because I realize I back myself into a corner, and if something does happen with Mortal Kombat, like let's say we don't get another Mortal Kombat game for a very long time because all this stuff with Paramount and Netflix and WB, I don't want it to be like I wasted this channel by backing myself in a corner by focusing solely on Mortal Kombat stuff. So I'm going to be branching into other things. You guys already know I like Gears of War. I'll be doing that. Gears of War E-Days this year. Warhammer Total War 4 is coming. I'll be competitive in that. I play a lot of Smite 2. Maybe I'll start, making videos on that. And I'm going to start a second channel based on my snakes. Based on teaching people about them. I'm going to be building my collection. I'm going to be breeding them. I want to teach people about them. I want to show them, and educate people on proper, husbandry of these reptiles and, stuff like that. Um, because like I said, it's always been something I've really been passionate about, but I've been focusing on, trying to get a job at a zoo, trying to get a job at this place, trying to get a job at a reptile store, so on and so forth. But now I realize, I'm just going to do my own thing. I'll make a little bit of money on the side, doing whatever, while also trying to make a living, you know, with my reptiles. Breed them, sell them, educate them. I'm not going to overbreed them. I don't want to be one of those people. But yeah, so I'm going to be starting a second channel here soon. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update why I've been gone so long and let you know that I'm back. Um, I'm going to be doing other games. I'm very excited about Invincible Versus. I love Invincible. It's one of my favorite comic books, and it's also now one of my favorite shows. And I tried the beta, what was it, a couple months ago, and I enjoyed it a lot. I like the big combos and stuff like that, so the open beta looks fun. I'm going to be doing that, and then, of course, when the full game launches, and like I said, I have the Diablo 4 expansion, a couple other games that I want to make content about. So, yeah, I just want to let you guys know what was going on and where I've been, and then I'm back. And to be on the lookout for my second channel. If you guys are interested in exotic animals, snakes, lizards, stuff like that, come check out that channel. I think I decided on a name. I'm not quite sure. I'm still debating on it, getting, feedback from my wife and stuff about what to call it. I didn't want to be generic and call it, you know, like War Wizards, Pythons, or something generic. But I will be dropping an update for you guys on that very soon. I will be on Invincible Versus tomorrow. So, yeah, I just wanted to apologize for being gone for so long. I'm not like a huge content creator or anything. But I know some of you guys do tune into my stuff and like my content. And I mean, you guys helped me get to 500 subscribers. So clearly, I was doing something, good. But I'm back. I'm going to be on that grind again. Like I said, I'm going to open up my channel to more stuff because I don't want to back myself into a corner again with, Mortal Kombat being up in the air right now. But yeah, I will see you guys and talk to you guys tomorrow.